Let me introduce y'all to this YouTube family, showing us the way to get out of debt gradually. My man Josh hold it down in the household, Christine dominating debt with a chokehold. And the kids, they are Grace and Zoe. Baby Tennessee, new addition to their story. Debt Kickin Sunday, daily vlogging. Dave Ramsey plan, gonna have us live large. And every day we'll see part of their lifestyle, how they budget and they keep things wrote down. See them work through the envelope system. No credit cards, only cash going with them. You will see how their family strives to survive with the budget plan. Help us understand, and daily vlogs show us how to have fun. When you hear this song, let me hear you say debt is dumb.
Debt is dumb, debt is dumb, debt is dumb.
Let me hear you say it louder.
First time you set my chair.
Hello, husband.
Well, your lips are like shining.
I got a new chaps lipstick. It's Burt's Bees because my lips get all puffy like I had Botox done. If
I wasn't going to say that, but they're awful. Yeah.
Welcome to Debt Kickin Sunday. That was a little bizarre. That's who we are. That's okay. Okay guys, so Debt Kickin Sunday, leave a question down below. We've grown so much and we are honored to have all of these questions, but we can't get to them all. So leave your question, we might pick it. And if not, keep asking it until, because sometimes we're like, boy, this one's come through 4 times. I think they really want their question answered. So we do our best, you guys, but thank you for joining our family. It's growing. We're in such a fun time of our debt is dumb stage of life right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get to it.
Back to business.
First, not even business, like this is fun. We get paid to help people.
Well, I know, but it was just a figure of speech.
Okay, I am a mother of 4 and I recently found your channel. I've been watching the videos during nursing sessions with my little miss, 3 months old. Aww. My husband and I completed FPU the first week of April. Our baby girl went to every meeting starting at 11 days old. Something tells me this baby's going to have a really bright future because of her parents. We just made our last payment on his car this morning. Yay! Oh my gosh, now we're moving on to the next loan. I have a question about paying down the rest of our debt. I've read online that people recommend putting principal payment only or something similar in the memo on extra payments. According to what I've read, lenders like to process payments where they apply it like a regular payment and put some toward interest and some towards principal, and then they just push back your next bill due date with the extra payments as opposed to only applying it to principal. Comments online make it sound like that makes a difference in the amount you pay. Hubby's car was a 0% loan, so every payment we made was automatically put to principal. But our next loan to work on has a small interest rate, and I want to make sure I do everything right and don't pay more than we have to. Did you put principal only on your extra payments as you were paying off your debt? Love your channel. I want to blow raspberries on T's cheeks. She's a good raspberry blower cheeks. Your girls are darling and your family is an inspiration.
So, no, we did not do that.
Well, congratulations on paying off a car first and having an adorable baby.
Attaboy.
Okay.
We did not do that. If I had money left over that went towards something like that, I would actually call them and ask them to do a...
No.
To do a debit or check transaction online towards the principal.
Yeah.
So,
you have to verbally ask for it.
Because if you don't do it, and if you write principal on the check, I'm guessing 99% of the time they're not going to do what you ask. They're just going to put it like you said and push the due date back. It's just easier to make that phone call. Or if it's like a mortgage, sometimes there's a line on the statement that says additional towards principal only, and you can fill that in. But if it's like a car loan or something like that, it won't be on there. Give them a call.
Yeah, talk to somebody. Get a real live person. Hi guys, love the Debt is Dumb gear. I have a car loan. Thank you, we love it too. I know I'm working on the website, guys. I'm one person, and I'm trying to get it up as soon as I can. Okay, so we'll keep you posted. I have a car loan that will be paid off in July. I will need a car in September to take my kids to school. Hubby works night shift and needs our current car. I do not have cash to buy a used car. Any tips on financing a car? I see this as my only choice. Can't a car loan be part of my budget like your lawn care and other envelopes you mentioned as part of yours? We don't have a lawn, that is why I use this as an example. I don't mean this to come off rude. I am just trying to use your envelope video as an example. Thanks for any tips. This has been stressing me out. I think you're confused between car loans and envelopes. They're two different things.
Yes.
Unless you're talking about sync funding for a car. And that's where you set a little bit of money aside, say, and then in September you've got enough to pay cash.
Correct.
Okay, we are 100% against financing anything. So we don't have any tips for you there, other than don't do it.
Nope. Just maybe start an envelope, start saving some money. And when you get enough money to go buy a car, then you can go buy a car.
And if it's a $500 car, you get a $500 car to take the kids to school. Or if you have to borrow someone's car until that happens to take the kids to school. You know, it's tough love, but we drew a line and said we're not living like that anymore. We are not going to be a slave to the lender no matter what. And we don't take out loans for anything. And so we would recommend you to pay cash for your car. Have a garage sale. Think of creative ways that you can get save until September and then pay cash for it. It doesn't have to be shoot for the moon, fancy car. It's not your forever car. It's to get you by right now until you save up more cash to buy the next car and the next car and the next car.
You know, just a thought, and you know, it's purely a thought and purely just advice, whatever. But if you're paying off your husband's car, maybe you guys turn around and sell that one for X amount of dollars.
That's
and
what
you
we
split
did.
That's what we did. We sold the one that we had that was new, and we took the proceeds and we took it and went 50-50. And she bought a car with cash. I bought a car with cash. They weren't as nice as the one we just paid off, but there were two paid for cars. So maybe you guys cross that bridge. And
that's good, boyfriend. Yes, I like that. And keep us posted, Andy, because you comment all the time and we really want the best for you and we want to know how this goes. And we want to encourage you to pay cash for your car, okay? Thumbs down, are you kidding? You two are the best at making debt understandable. Thank you. You guys can thumbs up our videos. We love it. It tells us we're doing a good job and we're on the right track, okay? It's feedback for us. I just finished baby step 1 and we'll now move on to baby step 2. It's very unsettling. Do you have any advice for getting this done? Thanks again and God bless you all. Laura. Okay, baby step 2, you just be prepared to be gazelle intense. That means beans and rice and beans. And you're in it for a little while. 4 years it took us.
It's not going to happen overnight.
Right.
A lot of people want a quick fix, and depending on your situation, maybe it is a quick fix, but like ours took like she said, it took 4 years.
$86,000, guys, we paid off, but it took 4 years and a lot of sacrifice and hard work. And we're still seeing those changes in our everyday life now that we are debt-free, other than our mortgage. But you can do it. Hold faith. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and will lift you up. And that this is especially crucial in baby step 2. Especially because there will come moments where you feel defeated and hopeless and you just need a positive pick-me-up. Take Financial Peace University if you haven't already. And if you have taken it, take it again during baby step 2 and again and again and again to keep you motivated.
And make a budget and live on your budget.
Yes, budget every month, guys. If you're following our channel, you know prerequisite is a budget every single month. And then we put our Dave's budgeting links on the bottom of every single Debt Kickin' Sunday video. So you can just click on Dave's budgeting link and there's all your forms you need. Okay, next one. Thanks so much for all you do. Your videos have not only inspired my relationship with money, but somewhere along the way, my relationship with God.
Byproduct, sweet.
We are in the business of bringing believers to God, to Christ. I do have a question for you. Our mortgages through our credit union and their policy is to renew their mortgages, Their mortgages are set up for 5-year contracts. Your mortgage policy is to renew your mortgage every 5 years. Their mortgages are set up for 5-year contracts. Your payment is based on your credit score at the time of renewal. Due to our debt to income ratio, we are unable to obtain another loan anywhere else. I know you said credit scores aren't important, but in this case it determines our house payment for the next 5 years. My husband and I have small personal loans, credit cards, and vehicle loans, as well as our mortgage. We are upside down in our car and do not have the money to pay the difference our lien holder would demand in order to release the titles to new owners. We are talking thousands of dollars per car. What would you pay off first to boost our credit score to get the mortgage payment down so we can really start to bust out our debt? We are up for renewal next December and are now only paying the minimum on all of our debt. Would you start with the credit cards or the personal loan? Thanks so much for all you do.
Debt snowball, baby.
You know what? I think I would have the extreme answer for that.
What?
I would say that you have so much debt that maybe, I don't know if you can afford your house. I don't know if you can afford to renew.
Ouch.
You might have to let the house go. You might have to short sale it and get out of it and rent until you clean up this. Girlfriend, you've got a lot of stuff. A lot of debt, a lot of stuff to clean up. I mean, personal loans, credit cards, vehicle loans, and a mortgage. Oh, that is stress, right? I'm sure you are stressed out of your gourd. Simplify would be my...
I didn't think of that, but I kind of agree with you. I mean, yeah, because if you're that far upside down in your cars, you're going to take a loss there. And I was going to say, if you let them come get one of the cars just to let it get taken to get rid of the payment, then you're still going to mess up your credit that you're trying so badly to get your house for 5 years.
Guys, and your credit score really is just an I love debt score. I mean, really, if you think about it, if you have a high credit score, it's telling the banks how much you love to take out debt, to take on debt. So if you change your way of thinking, sister, I would go through Financial Peace University first and maybe think about letting... I would start over. This would be a good time for a fresh, brand new start. Maybe you short sale the house. Maybe let the cars go. Even if you have to owe some difference on them, take out a loan for the difference that you're upside down on and start over. Because I feel for you. I'm praying for you. That's not an easy situation. That's a lot of debt. Okay, thank you for letting us into your lives. It's been a blessing. I do have a question. Do you suggest cutting up your credit cards when you're in baby step number 2? I have heard that the companies will up your interest rate if you do. What is your opinion? Okay, guys, they're going to do anything and tell you anything to make you keep your cards. We just wrapped up our financial peace class. The things that they were telling the people in our class was absurd. You're never, ever, ever going to have any fun in your life.
You can cut up your credit cards anytime you want to. You don't have to do it on their schedule. I mean, if you do, then they're winning.
It's still open until you pay off your
you can cut it up so you quit using it, and then once you've paid it off, then you just call them up and close it out.
And there's something very, very freeing about paying off or cutting up your cards, because you're telling it's just for you. Just telling yourself that you're never going to live like that anymore and that you're going to stop right now.
Just have to say, I like the name.
Ducky Doo. It's a cute name. Okay, that's our opinion. Great video.
Oh, where are you going?
Wait, sorry. I got all wrapped up. Okay, first and foremost, I would like to say I have a beautiful family. Second, you two make me laugh. I love watching you. Thank you. I'm almost done with baby step 2. I just bought a car with cash.
Sweet.
Yeah, baby. I'm going to be selling my pickup truck, so no payments are in the very, very near future.
Nice.
I want to save for a new vehicle in the event I would need a new one down the road. Would you suggest making an envelope, savings account, or mutual fund? If a mutual fund, any guidance on where to learn more about them in terms I can understand, like a mutual fund for dummies. Go to DaveRamsey.com, type in the word in the search, mutual fund, and a ton of information will come up.
But I tell you what, though, if you save for an envelope for a new car, when you get like, say, $20,000 in an envelope or whatever you want, you're going to go, oh, look at all this money. Do I really need a new car, or can I go get a 3 or 4 year old car and save 10 grand? Yeah. Bet you do not buy a brand new car.
This feels really good to have. I want more of this. And really, you don't need to spend a whole lot on a car. It gets you from A to B. And once you stop worrying, you guys, once you stop worrying about the people around you, the people you're trying to impress that you don't even know, life changes for you. Life gets better because you're no longer living for them. You're living for you, for your family, and you're working on bettering that.
But yeah, check out Dave's site. He has ELPs in your area.
And you just need an envelope. You need a sinking fund. Just set aside a little bit every month, or a savings account would be fine if it's a larger amount for a car. But congratulations! I'm so excited for you. Okay, I'm a 21-year-old guy living in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, university, where I'm currently doing my bachelor's, is free, and my parents contribute for basic costs like rent and groceries. I also have a part-time job that allows me to save for my master's, which I will probably do in a country where university costs more. I have a question for you. Why do you have to go to a different country where you know it's going to cost more? Why don't you stay in your country? I don't know. Answer us that. Let us know why. Is it necessary to save up for a 3 to 6 month emergency fund if I have guaranteed income coming from my parents to pay for necessities? It almost seems better to just put everything towards saving for my master's. Yes, definitely. We have also free health insurance without deductibles and no car, so I can't think of an emergency that has really high costs associated with it. I have a $1,000 emergency fund saved up and I am debt free. I love your videos. I'm inspired by how well you're doing. Greetings from Europe. We love our friends from different countries.
Why so you have a part-time job, and I'm assuming you're stashing all your part-time job money plus your parents are paying you?
You're in a really good situation.
Well, yeah, but I was thinking, well, if you have a part-time job, why couldn't you just be on your own? Why you still leave mom and dad pay for it?
Yeah, that was my first thought. Maybe release mom and dad.
And if you're working on your master's, that means you have a bachelor's degree. So I would hope that you could get a decent job, even if it's a part-time job.
He's currently working on his bachelor's. He knows his master's is coming up.
I got you.
So yeah, work. Pay for expenses as they come up, and definitely pay for your master's in cash. With cash, okay? So anyway, that's it. We want to tell you guys, thank you for your questions.
Thumbs up, like I said, like she said, who said.
We're going to start something new, because we do this in our class, and it's a lot of fun. We want to know your victory stories. If something happened to you this week that's big or small, let us know. If you had a big ol', you're driving me crazy. If you had a big ol' huge, yeah, because sometimes there's not people like that around us. We like to hear. We just happen to enjoy, we thrive on that kind of stuff.
We're weird like that.
We're weird like that. So we want you to share our victory stories. Share your victory stories. We're going to pick a couple to read off during next week's Debt Kicking Sunday, and we'll just keep it going every week. We'll share the love and inspiration. Okay, thank you guys. Out of time. See you next week.
Pigeons. Later.
Squirrel!
Seriously, you see the pigeon on the fence?